There are some 8 billion people in this world. How many of them can actually be considered successful? Let me tell you. Hardly the top 1%. What do you think separates that top 1% of the people from rest of the population? What makes them uncommon? What makes them achieve their dreams when rest of the population just keeps on dreaming? It is nothing but having the sense of urgency and the courage to take actions. What is sense of urgency? Let's take an example. Or let's make you an example. Let's go back into the time. Back then, when you were maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 years old. No matter how old you are now, just go back into the time and think of the moment when you had a dream that had no logic, but it meant everything to you. Maybe you wanted to become the next top cricketer of India. Maybe you wanted to achieve a crown as a Miss World or Miss Universe for India. Maybe you wanted to have your own startup, build a new company, buying a new car, or maybe having a kind of profession that nobody else ever had dreamed of having. It might be very uncommon, but it meant everything to you. But now, where do you stand? How many years have passed, and what steps did you actually take towards it? Nothing. Why did that dream just fade away? Were you just faking it to yourself? Or they really meant something to you? Let's dive into another example. If I tell you right now that if you don't take any step towards your goals right now at this moment, then the supply of food, water, and oxygen will be cut off from your life. Will you take any steps towards it? Of course you will. Why? Because you just don't consider your life to be possible without it. So, when your dreams will become so important to you that you just don't consider your life to be possible without it, that's when you are going to have the life you always dreamt of. Stop fearing about death because eventually we all are going to die. Start fearing about the death of the version of you that you could have lived in this life. Have sorrow for it because right now you still have time. And still, if you are unable to find the courage, the motivation to take any step towards it, it might sound harsh, but you don't deserve it. Let your dreams just rest in peace. Take this video as a sign to finally work towards those dreams, to finally take that one first step that you had always been fearing. At least try, because the pain of regret that you are going to have in some years is going to be far more than the pain that you could have felt when you would have failed or maybe somebody would have judged you. The pain is going to kill you inside. Let's have this motivation. Let's have this motto in our lives to live the truest, the biggest version of ourselves. Let's just have it. So, what is your dream and when are you going to take that first step? Let me know in the comment section. See you there. Bye bye.